Did you know over 85% of adults over 60 enjoy cheese at least twice a week? Yet, almost every senior makes a crucial mistake in the cheese aisle that could secretly shorten their lifespan. The shocking truth: nearly 99% of seniors are unknowingly consuming cheeses that could double their heart attack risk and slash their chances of living to 80 by a staggering 40%. It sounds unbelievable, but the innocent-looking cheese section at your supermarket hides more secrets than you'd imagine. In this video, we're about to unveil the 4 cheeses you absolutely must add to your plate and the 4 you need to eliminate for good if you're over 60. The most alarming part: the number 1 worst cheese could skyrocket your stroke risk by an astonishing 80%, and you've probably eaten it this week without a second thought. This isn't speculation, it's solid, scientific evidence that most people never encounter. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments below, where are you watching from? How old are you? And which cheese do you eat most often? We're reading and responding to every comment. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more essential health insights. Now, let's get to the countdown, starting with the cheeses that offer incredible benefits for your body. The best cheeses for your health. 4. Aged Gouda. Aged Gouda isn't just delicious, it's a nutritional powerhouse. When Gouda ages for at least 18 months, something truly remarkable happens. Proteins break down into smaller, easily digestible compounds called peptides, making it far more absorbable than fresh cheeses. This is particularly vital as our digestive systems become less efficient with age. But here's the real game changer. Aged Gouda contains vitamin K2, a nutrient most people have never heard of, yet it could literally be life-saving. Vitamin K2 acts like a meticulous traffic director for calcium in your body. Instead of allowing calcium to build up dangerously in your arteries, it guides it directly to your bones where it belongs. Studies in Japan show that higher K2 intake can lead to up to 50% less arterial calcification and significantly stronger bones. Just 1 ounce of aged Gouda delivers approximately 75 micrograms of K2, more than most people get in an entire week. This cheese also boasts high levels of conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, a fatty acid linked to reduced body fat, enhanced immune function, and even protection against certain cancers. What makes aged Gouda uniquely special is that the aging process naturally eliminates most of the lactose, making it ideal for those who typically struggle with dairy. The beneficial bacteria that thrive during aging also create compounds called postbiotics, which are like a supercharged combination of prebiotics and probiotics. These postbiotics support gut health, reduce inflammation, and may even elevate your mood by influencing the gut-brain connection. To unlock maximum benefits, enjoy aged Gouda at room temperature. This allows its complex flavors to develop and makes its nutrients more bioavailable. An ideal serving is about 1 to 1.5 ounces, perfectly paired with apple slices or whole grain crackers. These pairings slow absorption and provide prebiotics, working synergistically with the cheese's postbiotics for optimal gut health. 3. Genuine Parmesan cheese, Parmigiano Reggiano. Authentic Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy isn't merely cheese, it's an edible multivitamin with an incredible taste. Forget the imitation stuff in the green can. Real Parmigiano Reggiano is crafted using methods unchanged for nearly 900 years, resulting in an almost unbelievable nutritional profile. Just 1 ounce provides about 10 grams of protein, but it's the quality of this protein that's extraordinary. The 32-month aging process thoroughly breaks down proteins, essentially pre-digesting them. This means even those with sensitive stomachs can typically enjoy it without issues. The calcium content in Parmigiano Reggiano is off the charts, around 330 milligrams per ounce, surpassing a glass of milk. And unlike milk, this cheese delivers calcium perfectly balanced with phosphorus and magnesium for optimal absorption. Italian research shows calcium bioavailability from Parmigiano Reggiano is nearly 100%, compared to only about 30% from calcium supplements. This cheese also contains all 9 essential amino acids in perfect proportion, making it a complete protein source rivaling meat in quality. The aging process concentrates these nutrients to levels that astound nutritionists. Here's another fascinating detail. Parmigiano Reggiano contains natural compounds called casomorphins, peptides that can help reduce anxiety and promote better sleep. It's also rich in tyrosine, an amino acid your brain uses to produce dopamine and norepinephrine, neurotransmitters crucial for alertness and focus. Naturally lactose-free after its extensive aging, It also contains beneficial bacteria that survive stomach acid to colonize your gut. The best way to enjoy Parmigiano Reggiano is to break it into small chunks with a knife, preserving its crystalline structure. Following Italian tradition, eat about 1 ounce after meals. It aids digestion and provides a perfect protein boost without overtaxing your system. A few drops of aged balsamic vinegar can even enhance mineral absorption. 2. Grass-fed raw cheddar. Don't let the word raw deter you. Properly aged raw cheddar from grass-fed cows is one of the healthiest foods you can consume. When cheddar is made from raw milk and aged for at least 60 days, a legal requirement in many places, any potentially harmful bacteria are eliminated, while beneficial enzymes and bacteria remain intact. These enzymes, destroyed by pasteurization, are vital for digestion and nutrient absorption. Grass-fed raw cheddar contains up to 500% more CLA than conventional cheddar, along with significantly higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, creating a powerful anti-inflammatory food that combats disease at a cellular level. Its vitamin content is like a pharmacy shelf, rich in vitamin A, retinol, supporting everything from vision to immunity, and substantial vitamin D, especially crucial given widespread deficiencies. But here's what's truly astonishing. It contains vitamin K2 in the 4-Malawian Quatches form, the most potent type for preventing arterial calcification and supporting bone health. It also provides significant amounts of vitamin E and beta-carotene, antioxidants that shield your cells from oxidative damage. What truly distinguishes grass-fed raw cheddar is its probiotic content. Unlike pasteurized cheeses, raw cheddar harbors dozens of beneficial bacterial strains that bolster digestive health, boost immunity, and may even improve mental well-being via the gut-brain axis. These probiotics produce short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which nourish your colon cells and exert powerful anti-inflammatory effects throughout your body. To maximize benefits, never heat grass-fed raw cheddar above 120 degrees Fahrenheit, as this destroys its vital enzymes and probiotics. Instead, let it reach room temperature for 20 to 30 minutes before eating. Pair it with fermented vegetables like sauerkraut or pickles to create a probiotic powerhouse, and limit servings to 1.5 to 2 ounces to enjoy all the benefits without excessive saturated fat intake. 1. Swiss Gruyère. Authentic Swiss Gruyère earns the top spot on this list as the most complete package of nutrition, digestibility, and health benefits found in any cheese. Real Gruyère from Switzerland must be made from raw milk sourced from cows grazing on alpine meadows, resulting in a unique nutritional profile that scientists are still exploring. The propiona bacteria used in making Gruyère produce propionic acid during aging, a compound that research indicates can reduce inflammation, lower cholesterol, and even help prevent certain cancers. These same bacteria create Gruyère's characteristic holes and produce vitamin B12 in amounts that surpass almost any other food. Gruyère also contains the highest levels of glutathione precursors among cheeses. These compounds help your body produce its master antioxidant, glutathione, which is crucial for detoxification, immune function, and cell protection, especially important as our natural production declines with age. The specific amino acid profile in Gruyère, particularly its high levels of cysteine and glycine, naturally boosts glutathione production. This cheese also provides impressive amounts of phosphorus, zinc, and selenium, minerals that collectively support bone health, immune function, and thyroid health. What makes Gruyère truly exceptional for health is its incredible protein efficiency. The minimum 12-month aging process breaks down proteins into D and tripeptides that your body can absorb directly without further digestion. This means you gain all the muscle-building, tissue-repairing benefits of protein without burdening your digestive system. Swiss studies have shown that elderly individuals who regularly consume Gruyère maintain muscle mass better than those who obtain protein from other sources. Gruyère also contains compounds called lactopeptides that have been shown to naturally lower blood pressure, making it one of the few cheeses that, in moderation, is genuinely good for cardiovascular health. For maximum health benefits, gently melt it into warm, not boiling, soups, or enjoy it with whole grain bread. This combination enhances the bioavailability of its B vitamins and glutathione precursors. The worst cheeses for your health. Now let's turn to the dark side of the cheese aisle, the 4 cheeses you should never let near your plate, especially if you value your heart, your memory, and your future. 4. Processed cheese slices. Those individually wrapped cheese slices may be convenient, but they're about as far from real cheese as you can get while still legally being called a dairy product. These processed nightmares typically contain less than 50% actual cheese, with the rest being a cocktail of emulsifiers, preservatives, artificial colors, and sodium phosphates that spell disaster for your health. Just 2 slices can exceed 600 milligrams of sodium, more than a quarter of your daily limit, and it's often in the form of sodium phosphate, which research indicates is far more harmful than regular salt, linked to accelerated aging, kidney damage, and increased cardiovascular disease risk. The emulsifiers in processed cheese, particularly polysorbate 80 and carboxymethylcellulose, have been shown to disrupt the gut microbiome and increase intestinal permeability, often called leaky gut. This can trigger inflammation throughout your body and has been associated with everything from autoimmune conditions to mental health issues. These cheeses also contain artificial colors like yellow 6 and yellow 5, linked to hyperactivity, allergic reactions, and potential carcinogenic effects. Preservatives used for their unnaturally long shelf life, including sorbic acid and natamycin, can accumulate in your body and interfere with beneficial gut bacteria. What's particularly insidious about processed cheese slices is that they're often marketed as good sources of calcium and protein, but these nutrients are poorly absorbed due to the harsh processing methods. High heat and chemical treatment destroy beneficial enzymes and alter protein structures, making them harder for your body to utilize. These products also contain trans fats, even if the label claims 0G, because regulations allow amounts under 0.5 g per serving to be rounded down. Regular consumption of processed cheese slices has been linked to increased inflammation markers, higher bad cholesterol levels, and a greater risk of metabolic syndrome. 3. Cheese spreads in jars. Those shelf-stable cheese spreads that don't need refrigeration until opened should immediately raise major red flags. These products are cheese in name only, often containing more modified food starch, oils, and chemicals than actual dairy. The extensive processing required to make them spreadable and shelf-stable for months, even years, destroys any nutritional value while adding a host of harmful ingredients. Most cheese spreads contain partially hydrogenated oils, a source of artificial trans fats explicitly linked to heart disease, and banned in many countries. Even trans fat-free versions often use interesterified fats, which preliminary research suggests may be just as harmful. The sodium content in cheese spreads is absolutely astronomical, often exceeding 500 milligrams per 2 tablespoon serving, and most people use far more. This sodium comes not just from salt, but from multiple sodium-based preservatives and flavor enhancers that can cause fluid retention, spike blood pressure, and stress your kidneys. Many spreads also contain MSG or similar glutamate compounds hidden under names like natural flavoring or yeast extract, which can trigger headaches, heart palpitations, and other symptoms in sensitive individuals. The artificial colors and flavors used to make these products vaguely resemble cheese have been linked to various health issues, from allergic reactions to potential neurotoxicity. Perhaps most concerning is the presence of phthalates, hormone-disturbing chemicals that leach from plastic packaging into the cheese spread. These chemicals have been associated with reproductive problems, metabolic disorders, and certain cancers. The combination of unhealthy fats, excessive sodium, chemical additives, and potential hormone disruptors makes cheese spreads a toxic cocktail that offers zero nutritional benefits while potentially causing significant harm to your health. Studies show that regular consumption of processed cheese products like spreads is associated with higher rates of obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. 2. Pre-shredded cheese in bags. This might surprise you, but pre-shredded cheese is one of the worst cheese choices you can make, and it has nothing to do with laziness. It's all about what they add to prevent those shreds from clumping together. The anti-caking agents used, typically cellulose, wood pulp, or potato starch, can make up to 4% of the product's weight. While cellulose isn't toxic, it's completely indigestible and can cause digestive issues, especially for those with sensitive stomachs or conditions like IBS. More concerning is that these additives prevent the cheese from melting properly and interfere with nutrient absorption by coating the cheese particles. Many pre-shredded cheeses also contain natamycin, an antifungal agent used to prevent mold growth. While considered safe in small amounts, natamycin is an antibiotic that can disrupt your gut microbiome with regular consumption. This is particularly problematic because a healthy gut microbiome is crucial for everything from immune function to mental health. The cheese used in pre-shredded products is often of the lowest quality, made from milk containing higher levels of hormones and antibiotics than cheese sold in block form. The increased surface area from shredding also leads to rapid oxidation, destroying beneficial nutrients and creating harmful compounds. Here's something the industry doesn't advertise. Pre-shredded cheese often contains more histamines than block cheese due to extended processing and storage time. Histamines can trigger headaches, digestive issues, skin problems, and anxiety in sensitive individuals. The convenience factor also comes with a higher risk of contamination, as the shredding process creates more opportunities for bacterial growth. Several major recalls have been issued for pre-shredded cheese contaminated with Listeria or E. coli. When you factor in the lower nutritional value, added chemicals, potential for contamination, and inferior taste and melting properties, buying pre-shredded cheese is essentially paying more for an inferior, potentially harmful product. 1. Blue cheese. Blue cheese gets its distinctive appearance and flavor from Penicillium roqueforti, a type of mold intentionally added during the cheese-making process. While many people can safely consume it, what most don't realize is that blue cheese contains extraordinarily high levels of tyramine, a compound that can trigger severe migraines and dangerously spike blood pressure in susceptible individuals. If you're taking MAO inhibitors for depression or Parkinson's disease, eating blue cheese could literally cause a hypertensive crisis that lands you in the emergency room. The mold in blue cheese also produces compounds called mycotoxins. While levels are generally considered safe for occasional consumption, regular intake of these toxins can accumulate in your body and potentially cause problems. Some individuals have a sensitivity to these mold compounds without even knowing it, experiencing symptoms like joint pain, brain fog, digestive issues, and chronic fatigue that they never connect to their blue cheese habit. Blue cheese is also incredibly high in histamines, which can trigger everything from headaches and hives to anxiety and insomnia in people with histamine intolerance. Studies show that blue cheese contains up to 10 times more histamines than most other aged cheeses, making it particularly problematic for the estimated 1 to 3% of the population with histamine sensitivity. What makes blue cheese especially concerning is its sodium content and the type of saturated fat it contains. A single ounce can pack over 400 milligrams of sodium, and its sharp flavor often leads people to consume more than they would with milder cheeses. The saturated fat in blue cheese is particularly high in palmitic acid, which research has shown to be more inflammatory and harmful to cardiovascular health than other types of saturated fats. Blue cheese also has one of the highest calorie densities of any cheese, making overconsumption easy. Perhaps most troubling, its strong flavor can mask when it's gone bad, and consuming spoiled blue cheese can lead to serious food poisoning. The combination of high tyramine, histamines, inflammatory fats, excessive sodium, and potential mycotoxin exposure makes blue cheese a very risky choice that offers minimal nutritional benefits compared to its potential for harm. So, there you have it. 4 cheeses that can help you live longer, stay stronger, and protect your heart and mind, and 4 that could be quietly sabotaging your health from the inside out. If you're over 60, making the right choices at the cheese counter could be the difference between a vibrant, independent future and a lifetime of unnecessary health risks. The science is clear, the evidence is real, and now you have the knowledge to make every meal work for you, not against you. Now, we want to hear from you. What's the one cheese you could never give up, even after hearing the facts? Have you ever noticed a change in your health, good or bad, after eating a certain cheese? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thank you for watching.